And so I think last night I did a live stream talking about Scarlet and retro line, and I think she's pretty cool. This is the Mutt Junkyard classified. I talked about it last night. I just did not have the energy to open it, to be honest with you, and so I'm going to open it now, and we're going to see how it goes. I did talk about how I really would love to see some posters from the artwork. I mean, it just feels like we should have a poster. I don't know, hanging up next to all the other Joes that I have. All right. Oh, here we go. All right, so let's talk about his face. I love it. This is exactly, it's a combination of Sunbow Marvel animation cartoon. Getting him out of here. Oh, that's going to be fun. You can't hear it. This is... Okay, so maybe he stays in there. Good Lord, what on earth? Oh, there we go. There we go. Good boy, good boy. Got out of there. All right, he's out of there. Good, done. Yeah, look at the details. Oh, solid too. That's a heavy figure. All right, let's see if we can get him out. Let's put you aside. Get you out of the way. All right, there we go. All right, there's Mutt. Okay. Oh, man, just look at that. Yeah, I mean, it's so funny. I mean, they're doing a retro line of things. I can't imagine they do a retro line of this, because this is the retro, isn't it? Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. But yeah, this is definitely the retro, in my opinion. I don't know. It feels like you don't need to touch it. All right, let's take a look at his helmet. I like his helmet. His helmet's a little more rubberized. I had the Hawk. I did the thing on Hawk, and I don't know. The Hawk helmet was weird. It's too plasticky. All right, let's see. We'll get his original face covering. Here, let's see if I can do this right. Which side is up? We'll just look at the picture. Figure that out. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get this on there. Yeah, there it is. I think it's this way. All right, let's see. The old version of this, or the original version, I should say, it looped in on there, and you had to tighten it a little. Okay. Oh, yeah. All right. Helmet's not exactly fitting on, but it's also dirty. Look at this. So that's some details on the helmet. So I don't know if this is what it's supposed to, if this is an accident, but it's all grimy and dirtied up. That's pretty cool, because that just really is who he is. You know, just look at that. Yeah, look at that. The helmet looks like it's beat up. It's been through some things. So it's not clean. I love that. That's the attention to detail that these guys in Hasbro are doing with this line of figures. I mean, that could have just been a regular, plain, boring black helmet, but it looks like he's been through some dust and swamp and stuff like that. That's pretty awesome. That they did that. I mean, he's got his other accessories too. I don't know. I think he had like a Mac 10 Uzi. That would have been cool to see this back. Instead, they got him with an M16. And here's the whole thing. I'm not a gun person. Not at all. I don't own any guns. I don't really like guns. I've read more about guns than I could possibly imagine. I used to have the Colby books, but yeah. So, and yet, you know, it's an accessory for him. I kind of feel like the Mac 10 would do it um, for him. He's got a bunch of hands and everything. I will probably stay in the packaging. I probably won't use that. I'll probably change out Junkyard's face. I may just keep it as is. I don't know. Really, it's a great figure. The colors are really magnificent on him. Yeah, they did a nice job. He just looks like he's been through it and not to be trifled with. Yeah, I love it. Again, he's got a variety of shades, goggles you can put on him too. Yeah, that's fine. I don't know. Overall, it's a pretty good figure. I got this on Amazon at a discount, which is, and this is the whole thing about the classified lines. It's bizarre. They come out like $25, $35. And then like a few months later, you see them and they've dropped to like $10 or 15. So I don't know. And this is where I think it broke me, where I realized like, yeah, they are really meant to be taken out of and played with, and they're not to be collectible, so to speak. You know, I can get into the ones that are value, like Serpentor and Dr. Mindbender and all that. Yeah, I mean, I bought those, and I've seen what they go for on eBay now, and it's crazy, absolutely crazy what they go for. But yeah, Mutt and Junkyard. I'm glad I bought a second one of this to take out of the package, because really, this is crazy good. This feels like an old school GI Joe action figure that you would play in your backyard with some friends. Absolutely stunning. They really outdid themselves with this. And I've said this before, like the attention to detail, like he's got pockets. He's got pockets back here. They could have done none of that. It's all wrinkly. It's great. You know, hair in his arms. It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy good. The attention to detail of that. Like his face, his eyebrow is raised. Yeah, this might actually end up being one of my top 10 G.I. Joe classified figures. Just based on, I mean, look at, yeah, this is just fun. This makes me feel like a little kid again in elementary school, collecting these guys and watching the animated series and collecting the comic book, which I absolutely loved. And then suddenly I didn't. 1988, I just kind of stopped. Moved on to other things, and that is what your childhood is supposed to be about. Embrace the things where you can, and then move on to other stuff. But yeah, now Hasbro Pulse, God, these guys have really outdone themselves. The G.I. Joe classified lines. I mean, even that, like his little badge there, completely unnecessary, and yet adds to the whole look and aesthetic of the whole thing. Really amazing. Great job, guys. You really can tell that the folks there absolutely love G.I. Joe and making and designing these guys. All right. That's it for now. I mean, if you can pick these up, I would do it. Look at that. I mean, just the face details. Yeah, absolutely perfect. So pick them up if you can. I'm going to display these somehow. I'll have to do a bit on my horrendous display case that I have at some point as well. But yeah, there's Mutt and Junkyard, G.I. Joe Classified. All right, have a good one.